and welcome to another episode of Pakistani Profile. My guest for today belongs to a well-respected Soomro family of Shikarpur. He is currently the Honorary Consul General for Republic of Tunisia, and with a very strong political background. I have with me Iftikhar Soomro. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much for being part of our show.
Thank you for calling me.
Right, we will talk about your personal life in a bit, but initially I want to focus on the trust that you have been running by the name of HMB Trust. Tell me, what are the objectives of opening this trust? What areas are you covering, and what all work is being done right now at the moment?
HMB stands for my father's name, Haji Maula Bux.
Right.
He expired in 1989, so I established this trust in 1990.
Right.
My basic objective of establishing this trust was to focus on two aspects. One was health and the other was education. So I started with health first, set up a hospital of 14 beds,
Right.
primarily to attend to heart patients, because I noticed that anybody who had a heart attack was transported to either Ladkana or Hyderabad, and in the process the guy or the lady passed away.
Right.
And so I started with that,
Okay.
and was very strongly helped by Mr. Azhar Farooqi, the cardiologist, who was the director of NID CVD at that time, and also Dr. Samad Shera, and also Dr. Abdul Samad. So I'm really grateful to them. They helped me set it up, get the right equipment and all that, and it has given us a good place in Shikarpur, or in that entire region, as a matter of fact, to attend to heart patients.
Because there was no such facility being provided at particular
There was none.
time.
In fact, then we started with a laboratory, pathological lab. And you'd be surprised, there was no lab in Shikarpur to test your blood count. If you had an accident, the blood sample was rushed to Sakhar
Again,
and brought back. And all this took at least 4 to 5 hours.
It did.
If you were bleeding profusely, then you would pass away.
Right. Okay.
So we started off with that in a very humble way. And then in the next year, we set up a law college in Shikarpur, again with my father's name.
So the focus went from health to education.
Yeah, while the health was rolling well, so we said, and there was no law college in the entire region.
Right.
There was none in Ladkana, none in Shikarpur, none in Jakabad district. So it was a great facility for the boys and girls of the region to come and get educated in law, read law.
Right.
So I started with law. Then as this got established, then I set up a English medium co-education school with the assistance of City School.
Right.
Here I am very thankful to the one who was helpful was Mrs. Imrana Ahmed, and she helped us to set it up, give us the curriculum, give us the right kind of teachers, and select a principal for us. And we started again with just one class to begin with, nursery, and every year we went on adding class. Today we are at metric, and our results, alhamdulillah, are very good.
And you're still associated with the city school?
City school is not associated with us anymore, but they have been very helpful, because primarily, you see, the problem of not using the city name was that their school fee structure is such that our people in that poor region cannot afford it.
Right.
So we couldn't use that name.
Okay.
And our fee structure is almost, I would say, 1/10 or thereabout of the school, of city school.
Right. Okay, so talking about the school, where do the kids come from? Shikarpur only, or you have people coming in from other regions?
For the school, the kids come from Shikarpur district itself, not the city alone, but the surrounding areas of the hinterland, if you can say, of Shikarpur.
Right.
And they are doing very well, I must say. We provide scholarships to all those students who get in and are very poor. For example, my driver's daughter, she cannot afford to pay even the little fee that we charge. So we not only give them fees, free the account of free ship for them, but we also provide them with books and also provide them with uniforms, so they don't look so shabby compared to a richer person's child.
And then from school you moved to the IT institute that you have created.
Exactly. In the school again we moved to this vocational centers, as we call them. There we teach the females how to stitch, cut and do embroidery. Here again we, the brilliant girls or ladies that come to learn, we reward them with a machine so that they can go home and use that for earning some money.
Basically, you're enabling them.
Enabling them and also providing an incentive for other girls or ladies to work harder and take more interest, because a machine for them is a big reward. It's pretty costly for them to buy it off the shelf.
You've also been associated with a lot of flood relief work.
Quite right. Last year we had devastating floods in my region, Jacobard, I mean in fact from Balochistan downwards, Dera Alaya, down up to Nawab Shah, I mean to Shikarpur, and people were dislocated, they had no shelter, and everybody chipped in a lot. We on our part also took 3 different areas where we housed these people in schools, and we provided them initially with cooked food. Then we provided them with rations because they were tired of eating biryani every day. So we gave them all the rations for cooking. We got them cooking utensils and the stove for cooking. And we provided them with food, clothing, shoes, all the necessities, and even introduced them to using the modern system of toilets, because these people are not used to that. They're living in the agriculture area. They used to just go behind the bush. So we taught them that, and we worked, and also we set up medical camps in all these areas, because there were many cases of dehydration, stomach problems, and I must say, with the grace of God, everybody worked very hard, and as a consequence of that, there was no outbreak of cholera. Normally, cholera outbreak is very, very easy to break out. So there were no such cases, and again, thank God, there was not a single fatality. I mean, people may have died because of old age and fatigue, but not because of any illness or disease.
So talking about your trust again, where does the funding come from?
Funding comes from basically most of it, lion's share from the family. And I also am thankful to those friends of the family who are contributing to us. For example, also Iftikhar Foundation has been helping us. My daughters and my son, they have also been helping immensely, because they have been tapping different sources. My daughter, who's in Riyadh, she had a unprecedented show in Riyadh, you know, she called The Strings, and The Strings performed there.
It was a fundraiser?
It was a fundraiser, and it was an immensely popular event.
So now have you thought of targeting global audience to come and fund for this?
We would love to. We would love to. Actually, the problem in Pakistan is that people are so skeptic about funding people because of our bad reputation. Unfortunately, we have a very shady reputation. So unless we establish ourselves as honest people and honest organization, it will take a little time, but we are not depressed or pessimistic about it.
So if anyone would be interested in providing funds for relief or for you know, facilitating all these facilities that you've been providing, how is that possible? Is there a particular account that they need to donate the amount to, or do you accept cash or checks, just for the audience who would be interested?
We accept everything. We have our account numbers. They are given on the website. They want to send us cash, they can send us a pay order. They want to send us a check, we welcome that. We welcome everything which we can get, and we provide receipts for that.
Right.
And we have audited accounts every year for every segment, hospital, school, college, vocational center.
Right. Just for the audience, the website URL is being displayed on the video right now. And any one of you who are interested can visit the website and look at the details and provide the funds. Right, sir. Now coming to your personal life a bit, you come from a very strong political background.
Well, I just come from a political family, I'd say.
Right. So your association with PTI at the moment.
Yes.
What's your designation right now?
I have been given a membership of the Central Executive Committee.
Right.
And I'm one of the members of that committee, which is a very important committee that determines policy matters for the party.
And what are the future plans with PTI?
Future plans are to bring a change, to put it very briefly.
Yeah.
And we want to bring a change so that everybody gets fair deal, gets justice, irrespective of his economic status. Poor man or rich man, doesn't matter, he should get a fair deal.
And that's not just being done through your political work, but also from the personal work that you've been doing.
Yes, exactly. We would as our chairman Imran Khan says, that we like to follow the Scandinavian model, where there is a lot of social justice.
Right.
Scandinavian countries.
Which is very much needed.
Which is very badly needed, very badly needed.
Right.
And I would like you to help us to succeed that
Definitely. So anything which is good and for a good cause, we're there to support. So in the end, your message for the nation of Pakistan?
My message to my citizens of Pakistan is that we all love Pakistan. I love Pakistan, and the proof of that is that I have never ever even thought of getting another nationality. And I like my country to be so good and popular that people should line up and ask us for to give them a nationality and visas. And this change is what we would like, and that will come when we have economic justice and social justice.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
it was great to have you on our show.
Thank you very much.
For more Pakistani profiles, you can visit our website, pakistaniprofiles.com.